Are we live now? Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, y'all. So I never go live, like, ever. On YouTube, went live everywhere else, but I really kind of am being drawn to YouTube, but I'm kind of spreading myself across platforms, kind of less and less on the one I've been accustomed to using for years. But I'm like, let's see how other platforms or audiences are and see which one I like most. I still spread myself, but kind of lean more towards another. And I kind of been leaning towards YouTube, okay? So anyway, today I went to my Toastmasters meeting. If you guys don't know, I joined Toastmasters like last year. And if you don't know what Toastmaster is a community of people that's all across the world. There's different clubs. My club is Club 833 in Tucker. And there's clubs all across the world that helps you with your public speaking skills. Okay, I would like to get better, feel more confident, and kind of not that I care about other people's opinions, but if it's productive and I'm getting good critique on how to become better, then I'm all for that. Okay. And so it's really been helping me. I really love it. And I learned a lot about myself just within my two speeches. My icebreaker, I won my icebreaker. The first time I ever went, they have, if you guys are in Toastmasters, there is what they call um oh Lord, how I forget it, where they bring up a topic and you speak a little bit on it, right? So they just ask you a question. I think table topics, right? Table topics of the day. That's the name of it. And so the first time I ever went, I participated in table topics. They asked me if I would like to speak. I said yes, and I won table topics, and that was really really cool. And then thereafter, I decided to join because I love what I was seeing. I love the people that was there. It was so diverse, so many different people in the room, and everybody there for a different reason, right? And so for me, I just wanted to build my confidence again after all the things that I've been through. I'm just in this place of feeding me internally, spiritually, mindfully, all those beliefs. Okay, full is the word. Filling my cup. Okay, refilling my cup. And so that's kind of where I am in life. Instead of giving everybody else me and filling and pouring into other people, I've been neglecting myself throughout the past years and not filling my cup. So I'm in this place where I'm a little bit selfish with my energy, with my time, and I'm gonna fill my cup because I need it the most. Okay, like, are you gonna starve yourself? It's kind of like when you're on a plane and they tell you, "Mama, you got to put your mask on first, because how are you going to help anybody else if you're dead and your mask is not on?" That's where I'm at. Okay, I was definitely drying up on the inside, and so I'm at this place now where I'm filling my cup. I am working on me, building up my confidence, my character, all that good stuff. And so Toastmasters is one of those things that I do to refill my cup. And so I'm getting a lot of feedback with my public speaking skills. And one of them was about I know how to do great storytelling. I have very great cadence and eye contact. One of the other things I would like to work on is like pacing myself. And so they said that I go really fast, and I do. So I'm learning how to pace myself and not to speed talk in one breath, because I do that when I'm nervous. And also, I'm working on vocal variety and inflections in my voice. Now, I have great inflections, but vocal variety may not be um like my great point. And I think it kind of is, but I think I could work on that a little bit better. Today, I gave a presentation on the three P's of love and marriage. And so I've been really big on these three P's, that I even have a podcast with that. And so the three P's is essentially purpose, passion, and prosperity, that you could apply to every area of your life, from marriage to just life stuff, period. So today I talked about it. I love marriage since it is Valentine's Day, right? Well, not Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day was a few days ago. So I've been talking on that. And I presented that in a presentation format with slideshows of me and my husband. Excuse me. And people loved it. It was really, really good. And so um, I did that and it was received well. Someone said that they felt like, because I did it on Zoom, I didn't do it in person, and you couldn't see me, so they just had to hear me. And what they said was that it was like listening to a wonderful, well written audiobook. I didn't get all of the evaluations yet, so I'm still waiting to see what other people say that I need to work on. Because, like I said, I'll take criticisms once it's really genuine and for me to get better, right? And so that's the place I am now. um the place I am at now, I'm in this kind of detached space, right? Where and it's a healthy detachment, where I am not living my life to be accepted by others or for the opinion and likes of others, right? So I feel really free in that, to be more creative, to do me, to be me, to fully evolve into that person who I am becoming. And so it's a really great place to be, that you feel free enough to be, create, and even renew yourself, right? I think character development is all about renewing yourself. Like if you have to start all over again, the freedom to do so once you become detached. And so that's where I am, even from friends and family. Like I'm really, for the lack of better words, is I'm in that I don't give a fuck mentality about how other people think about me. And it's not a mean thing. It's just like really, really feel freeing. Like I don't have those people around me that's keeping me in a box. My husband, oh man, what can I say about him? Detaching from him was quite easy, in a sense that there was never an expectation for me to be a certain thing. Um, the way that he is really allows me to evolve into this person that I kind of always been, but more fully becoming. And I'm doing that without judgment. And if it is, it's always in a place of laughter and nothing serious, right? He's always been super supportive, super loving, and just give me space and grace to do me and be who I am. And I'm so grateful to be married to that kind of person. And I think why I have that benefit of having such a great spouse is because we've been together since we were 17. And so evolving and growing is an inevitable part of our marriage as individuals. And so we kind of always gave ourselves space to unfold into what and who we are destined to become. And so it's a great place to be. Um, a beautiful place to be, truly. And I've been reading this book. It stood out to me at Five and Below. Listen, you could get cheap books at Five and Below. And I absolutely love it. I've been reading this when I was had to go to jury duty. You know, you got to sit there and wait. They call me every 2 to 3 years, but never pick me to go on court. And I was actually ready to go serve, because I was like, if I serve, then maybe they won't call me again for a long time. But it was about a car accident. And those who know me, I've been in car accidents many a times. None that I was actually driving. Knock on wood, I will never be in one again. Okay, prayerfully, with God's protection. But yeah, none of them I was driving in, and I've received like detrimental stuff. This right here, okay, 8-inch laceration to my forehead, where I had to have stitches inside and outside. A torn ligament in my ankle, which was fractured essentially. That, I don't claim arthritis anymore, because I worked that out last year. Like I was working out real heavy, and I walked and I ran, and I don't have that anymore when it rains. But like for years, whenever it rained or stormed, my ankles sound like snap, crackle, pop. Okay. was like crooks every time I walked or run. So thankfully, I don't have that anymore because I lost a ton of weight and strengthened my ankles with exercise. Anyhow, um, yeah. So with that being said, I couldn't serve that case. I wasn't. I mean, I wouldn't be no good to it. It was a whole car accident case. Like they was like, they didn't even call my name up. When they saw my hand go up when they was asking these questions, it was like, "Have you ever been in a car accident?" Me. "Have you ever had long-lasting injuries for it?" Me. "Have you ever seen a chiropractor for it?" Me. "Have you ever been in a lawsuit for it?" Me. All that was me. So annoying. Probably get called again in the next 2 to 3 years. Maybe one day I'll sit on the bench. I don't know. But I just wish they stopped calling me at some point. Anyways, so back to the book. This is the book that I've been reading, and it's called Authentically Uniquely You by Joyce Myers. Subtitle Living Free from Comparison and the Need to Please. I tell you, this book is so good, and the fact that it has Bible references to go with it, it is absolutely amazing read. And I've only read up to this where this little gold part is. So been taking notes and all that. And so it's such a good book to read. Letting go of perfection, get to know yourself. This whole journey I've already walked through in the past few years, and to know that other people experience this, and just seeing like social media and people talking about this so much, it's just like we kind of went through an era of revelation and being able to judge the people who's around you, like the unveiling of the people around you to see if they're good for you or not, and a falling away of people, and even being at odds with parents. Like really, we are in revelation, and I think everybody goes through a season of revelation. I look at the Bible so different. I think time and time again, the world have experienced times like this that seems like it's the Bible, because Bible is the true and living word. So everybody who lives will experience the Bible. Does that make sense? So not the world will come to an end, is the end of an era, an end of a time. And so because time and time again, the world has come to an end, from Noah to this to that. And yet the world is still here with different and new people every cycle. Okay, so um that's just how I view what the scripture is saying. Everybody's looking for Jesus. He's coming like a thief in the night. Yes, to each and every one of us in our lives personally, through the experience we've gained, we will seek and find Jesus within. That's what that is. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully that made sense. And if you're looking for this book, it is so great if you're going through a season of the unknown and a season of change and personal development. This is a great book for you, especially if you're looking for um, like Bible or scripture references. And you can find this at Five and Below. If not, just look it up, Joyce Myers. I did pay $5 for this, or yep, I paid $5 for this. Great book. Definitely worth the price. All right, so peace and love to you all. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I hope you enjoyed my live. I shall try this again. And I like the fact that nobody's on here, so I can warm up to this and continue to do so and just cultivate the type of audience I want on here. Peace.